What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my kitchen. We are officially a few days away from the big holidays, man. Are y'all excited? Did you get your shopping done? As I get older, I'm less of a big box gift giving type of guy and I'm more like a gift cards in the checkout aisle type of guy. I could have either gotten him a bow and arrow set or $100 at Walmart. I know which one I had to choose. Today we are taking on a breakfast sandwich. One you might have seen on TikTok, you might have seen on Instagram. It's stupid simple to put together. Ready in about 5 minutes, but if you follow my tricks, we're gonna make it as anabolic and as good for our diets as possible. So if you've been running short on time, don't skip breakfast. Instead, make this 5-minute sandwich and I'm telling you, it's gonna make your life better. And if you like the idea of healthy, high protein recipes to keep your diet interesting and also delicious, don't forget my cookbook is available at the first link in the description box. Every recipe fully broken down, what you gotta weigh out, the cook times, the calories, every single macro, everything you need to succeed is in here, and you get it one time, you get every future recipe I add for free. It's a heck of a deal if I must say so myself, link in description. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get it going. All right, guys, I'm telling you, this is so stupid simple to make. After watching this video, you'll be able to go whip up like 30 of them in about 5 minutes. Start a restaurant, take out a loan, have lockdowns get you shut down, you gotta go under. The family's not doing well then. It's a moral dilemma. Anyways, it all starts with this recipe is what I'm trying to say. Now, the goal with a recipe like this is to be time efficient. So the first thing we're gonna do before we mess with the ingredients is grab a medium-sized skillet. We're gonna toss that son of a gun on the burner, and we're gonna set that heat to about a medium and let it preheat. And now that we got that heating up, let's go over the ingredients. We need 2 slices of plain white bread. I'm using Nature's Own white bread. 2 slices is 120 calories. Feel free to use lower calorie bread if you want. Now we need to add a little bit of ham to that sandwich. So I got organic Black Forest uncured ham. I like this because it comes in those circles. They fit great on a sandwich. We're gonna need about 2 slices or 55 grams. Next up, we need 138 grams of egg beaters. The regular recipes you saw on TikTok are using whole eggs. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but there's more calories in there. So if we do it this way, we're getting pure protein and putting our best foot forward. And then no sandwich is complete without a little bit of cheese. We need 2 slices of fat-free American cheese, 30 calories a piece, 5 grams of protein, no brainer. And then to add a little bit of flavor and some veggies, we're gonna be using some chopped green onions for this as well. So basically, if you got all these essentials right here, you're gonna be eating anabolic in no time. Let's get started. So we got a mixing bowl and a food scale. We weigh out 138 grams of our egg beaters. Then we toss in 10 grams of our green onions. And after that, we'll add a dash of salt and a dash of black pepper. Now I'm just gonna go with a spoon, stir everything up real quick. Then we move over to our preheated skillet, hit it with nonstick. Then we're gonna pour our egg down inside. Now we're gonna take our bread, dip one side in here, get it covered, flip it over, and boom. Move any green onions if you find them. Then we do the same with the other side. Get it down in here, let it get damp, and then flip her over. And at this point, I like to take some I can't believe it's not butter spray, 0 calories, and hit the bread with a little bit of it for some flavor. And then once this sets, meaning that your eggs are pretty much hardened up and you practically have a done omelet, what we're gonna do is get under here with a spatula, grab the whole thing, and then we gotta flip it. Takes a little bit of coordination and years of training. 3, 2, and bingo. Just like that. So at this point, check it out. Got the egg, bread on the other side toasting. We're in a great spot. I'm gonna take my fat-free cheese, place one right here, place another one on the other side, then we'll just lay the ham down, boom. And then what we wanna do now is take our egg, fold it up over the side, press down on it. Sometimes it'll fight with you on that fold, but don't worry, it'll go eventually. Hey, and then once you got it folded, all you gotta do is take it up and over, and bingo. Sandwich is officially built. Now, we just gotta toast each side until that bread is done. And voila, baby. Would you please take a look at this cheese melting out the front and that thick buttered bread up there? We did it. We did it. I'm gonna take a knife and cut this thing corner to corner and see what's going on. Here we go. Oh, son. Gotta get down here with a spatula, it's so cheesy. And oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I like to call eating good. Oh man, will you get a load of this? We got that melted cheese just busting out the front. We got the green onions, we got egg, we got ham. We got the buttered bread that's been toasted. What more could you want in a sandwich? Not only is this thing stupid simple to make, it's relatively inexpensive. Just grab you a carton of egg beaters, a loaf of white bread, a deep sense of self-loathing, most likely derived from childhood, and you're gonna be whipping these things up like SpongeBob making Krabby Patties. Ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to do me a favor right now. If you learned something in this video, maybe you laugh, maybe you you want to have a good Christmas this year. If any of those are true, hit that thumbs up button for me right now because it means more than you know. Comment anything down below, even if it's just wishing me Merry Christmas. That'd mean a lot. And subscribe if you're not subscribed. Before this gets cold, folks, I'm gonna wrap my mouth around her. Let's go. Here we go, folks. It's go time. But first, let me reach and get it. If you have not yet tried the Anabar, the best tasting protein bar on the market, you're missing out. Look at this, bud. It's a box of s'mores. I got one left in there. I need to get one myself because I keep eating them. But the cool thing is, you get a box. Look, you cut the top off, that folds in. You get a little Anabar dispenser. For those of you that have been wanting to put a soda machine, a vending machine of sorts in the basement, but you don't want to spend a scratch, just get this, trim the top off. This dispenses Anabars. Boom. Property value went up. I know it did. FinalBossForMus.com. Code RGF10 will save you 10%. All right, guys, let's get in here and get this top Sammy. Ooh, cheese is still melty. She's still steaming. We timed this one up perfectly. Check it out, folks. Everything we need right there, bud. 3, 2, 1, let go. Low key, all around when you add up the simplicity, the ease of use. It's a sandwich, doesn't even require utensils. When you put all that together, this ends up being one heck of a sandwich. Just look at that cheese melting and bubbling out the top. Ooh, how much cheese should be illegal? That ham in there, nice little touch, but honestly, the cheese is the star of the show. Oh, and the bread. Ooh, see, look at that ham dangling. You think about it, holidays are coming up, you're gonna have relatives, some you like, some you don't, some are wearing masks, some aren't. There's some differences this year that weren't there last, and you're gonna need your energy to perform all day. You're gonna need to be running on optimal fuel to put up with all the BS. And a recipe like this that you can whip up that quick with these types of macros, it's gonna sit well in the stomach and supercharge your day. You're gonna need this holiday season. Let me tell you, you're gonna need something. It's either this or a couple Xanax washed down with a shot of tequila. I think this one's gonna be the better choice. Hear ye, folks. In this recipe right here, if you make it exactly how I did it, which end up with for the whole sandwich is only 328 calories, 4 grams of fat, 41 grams of protein, 32 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fiber. Like I mentioned earlier, there's so many positives with this recipe, it's outstanding. But when you add those macros into it, 40 grams of protein along with all that melted cheese, how do we fail our diets when we're eating like this? If you aren't eating a high protein diet, you should be. There's too many benefits for that to me to list it all in one video, but take my word for it. If you've just been following a regular old diet where like you might wake up and eat a 330 calorie breakfast, but it's a bowl of cereal and you're not getting that protein in, then you swap it with a high protein diet where you're getting like a gram per pound of body weight. Let me tell you, it's a completely different experience. One I recommend trying. Oh, look at that, son. Look at that. Christmas came early this year. Woo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the final bite. Let's send her home to mama. Easy, man, easy. It's 10 out of 10 in my book. 11 out of 10 if I could, but I can't. But if I could, 11 out of 10. You guys have probably already seen this all over TikTok. There's a million people that have done this a million different ways. I'm just showing you guys, in my opinion, if I do this and when I do this, this is how I do it for the perfect macro splits, in my opinion. Get those grams of fat down, get the protein up, keep the carbs in a good spot. We get a wee little bit of fiber. And with all that comes together, we done put our best foot forward. We're living that anabolic lifestyle, doing the Lord's work. And the Lord's work is never done. For those of you that got my cookbook, it has been updated, so this recipe is now in there along with every other recipe on the channel. Dieting's never been easier. You know, I know, the dog knows, the guy down the street's wife who can't take her eyes off you when you walk the neighborhood knows. They all know, bud, and if you don't know, hit that link in my description if you want to know. Appreciate you guys. As always, I am finally not sick. I'm about to leave to go home to see my family. Life is good. I'm feeling good. Hope y'all are good. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Smash that thumbs up button, comment down below, anything. And ladies and gentlemen, I am out of here. Have a good holiday season if I don't see you before then. Have a good Christmas. Hopefully you open up some good gifts. Hopefully you don't get arrested. Hopefully you don't spend Christmas Eve in a jail cell. Appreciate y'all. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see each and every one of you at the next video. See you guys. Bam, bam, bam. We out of here, baby.